もうこの道まっすぐ。そしたら。
Whenever you're lonely, just pick up the phone and call me. I'll be there. Girl, let me show you. You're my one and only, like I told you. I'll be there. And if you get blue, I got the loving for you. Yeah. I'll be there. Your heartache, it kills me, but your loving, it thrills me. I'll be there. Whatever tomorrow may hold, I know you're the one for me, child. And when we're together, my love, you give me hope and a way to cope, yeah, yeah.
松は見えるからいい。
なんかこの足だけ見る。ああ、ネギね。
乗せられないってこと？うん。めっちゃ綺麗。
うん。こんなもんなんだよな。暑い。
36度。
36度。クラッシュ。
Shoulder tell you true things every day.